Hello, I'm Felix. I'm in Nepal as a volunteer for 4 months. A few weeks after my arrival here in Kathmandu, I met Rojika, a 18 years old Nepalese girl. She explained to me that she was living with her grandmother in a remote area in a very small house without any electricity and lights.
Hello, namaste. My name is Rojika. I live in Ichangu village. My home is dirt. My main problem is we have no lights, so very difficult study, working.
I was really touched about the story of Rojika and I couldn't stand by and do nothing for her. After some days thinking about Rojika's issue, I had an idea. I decided to approach Nepalese companies working in the field of solar energy to explain my project. A few weeks later, a company called Sunbridge Solar answered to me. The main goal of this project was to create a very simple solar installation allowing Rojika and her grandmother to have light in their house and to charge every day at least one mobile phone. After a short meeting, the CEO gave me graciously a big solar panel of 325 watts and 2 batteries of 100 Ah and 12 volts for the project. I was extremely happy and grateful. With the components available, the installation would look like a photovoltaic solar panel of 325 watts whose aim is to collect solar energy during the day, 2 batteries of 100 Ah and 12 volts each connected in series. The purpose of the batteries is to store this energy so that it can be released during the night. A charge controller that is an energy management device. This part of the system looks like the brain of the solar photovoltaic system. And finally, some LED bulbs to release the energy efficiently after the dusk. After some thoughts, I realized that the equipment supplied by Sunbridge Solar wasn't suitable for this project for several technical reasons. Firstly, with such a big solar panel, the installation was far too oversized regarding to Rojika's family's energy needs. Secondly, if I used the solar panel, I would need to use the 2 batteries of 12 volts in series to switch the system in 24 volts. And unfortunately, there wasn't enough space in Rojika's house to fit 2 batteries. Then, the solar panel was too heavy for Rojika's house roof. And finally, I faced a big problem to find the good charge controller. Indeed, there are 2 main charge controller technologies: PWM charge controller, that means pulse width modulation, and MPPT charge controller, that means maximum power point tracking. Unfortunately, this big solar panel needed the use of a MPPT charge controller, which is much more expensive and difficult to find in Kathmandu. So I decided to change everything. After a simple energy calculation, I realized that a 100 solar panel would be more than enough for Rojika's family's electricity needs. Unfortunately, Sunbridge Solar didn't have this kind of solar panel. So I decided to use the crowdfunding I created before my leave in Nepal to buy a smaller solar panel and a suitable PWM charge controller. Now, the system would therefore be like a 100 watt solar panel, a single 100 Ah 12 volt battery, a 20 ampere PWM charge controller, and finally some DC LED bulbs, some switch, electric wires and electrical components. In this way, I also managed to save the other battery for a future solar installation. Now I had to buy the last few electrical components and then it was time to work.
We have gone to the country in your old car. We have lost our way so many times. Hello, hello, I take you on a trip. Hello, hello, I take you on a trip.
Felix, one of my volunteer who is also an engineer in renewable energy, saw my problems and planned to provide solar lights. Thank you very much for all the Mayaa team and Felix. I'm very happy now.
I take you on a trip.